told you that. So we've just nipped up the throttle. We've now got a front brake. The throttle is nipped up properly. It's not slipping anymore. We've drilled a new hole, so it's located. Rabjab just goes to me, wait for Paul to come tomorrow. He'll help you with the light. What do you think I've been doing for all these years without Paul? Wait for Paul. I'm insulted. Look at him, look. He wants more and more and more. Come on, Charlie, let's stay for an hour. Yeah, if you go home now, you can play Warzone. Did you hear that little noise of joy that just came out of him?
Maybe. I'm more focused on this bit.
Alright, what's your plan? Go on with that front light.
Take this out.
Yeah.
Connect the wires in.
Yeah. Take it out and put the wires in.
This bit and test which one's the indicator, which one's the lights.
I might have shoved it in the back. It might be in there. Red handle. Numpty. There, look, little screw on the side. That's it. Don't lose it. We need it. Put the camera on and Rabjab becomes a hero. Surprised he doesn't have a cape. I can see the loom, Rabjab. Rabjab, it looks like a direct connects, mate.
Yeah, look.
Look, I can see it. I'm looking at where it should go now. Yeah, try it. Plug it in. Just hang it all loose. The wire's not you. Wrong way, back to front. Numpty. Look, there's a clip on it. So, to test this, Rabjab, you can leave it hang, yeah? But you need to fire up the bike, which is fine. It's on choke. No, go on. Go on. Just give it a few kicks, and then we'll see if it's got. Has it got an on switch for the light up there, Rabjab?
I don't even know.
No, it might not be. No, over there, other side. Any on switch? No. So.
How the hell you use kickstart?
Choke's on, so it should just fire. Try high beam. Ah, you got nothing, mate.
Try again.
Nothing at all. Careful, my hand's here, and move forward a bit.
I hate kickstart, but I broke my foot doing that.
I'm surprised.
Have you got a?
It's the same colours. Let's fire it up and check. It might take a minute to come on.
Maybe it looks a little bit rotten, Charlie. Look.
Look at this guy. Look, Rabjab. Look. Has it got an on switch?
On.
How new to biking are you?
My one's different. My one is automatic.
Your one wipes your ass for you. New bulb down here, Rabjab. New bulb. Lights on. See if it's the wiring of the bulb. Anything?
No, nothing. No.
There's wiring. I have a feeling it's the wiring in here. That's doing it. But I'd rather come back to it tomorrow when I can hook up the car battery.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to kick it all the time.
Yep.
Yeah? Alright, so we're going to put this aside.
The next day.
Okay, even though it might not seem like it, this is actually the next day for me and Rabjab. Possibly mid-video for you. But either way, welcome back. I've hooked it up to the car just out of curiosity because it's hard to tell what's going on really at the moment. Let's look at some of the basics. Horn. There's no horn. The front light, have we got a bulb in or have we taken it all out?
Take it all out.
So the indicators are working. That's good.
The rear brake's not working.
Is it not? Do me a favour, touch these two wires Hang on, where are they? Oh, it's not going to be easy. Can you touch them together? Make them touch, and then the rear brake should come on.
It's not going to be easy.
Alright, wait, let me get a bit of wire. That'll make it easier for you. Wait there a minute. I thought it needed a new rear switch. Oh, I adjusted the switch, but I didn't think it was...
The front one's not working.
No, because it's not connected. Put these wires on, and it... Put them wires on, and it will. There should be two here, look, here.
Yeah, right there.
There and there. But it might be stuck on now. Yeah, there you go. So actually, that's all pretty good. But it doesn't have running lights on, which it would normally have on when the engine's kicking over. Alright, well, don't kill my battery. But, so horn. So have we literally got a horn? Ah, they look like horn wires to me.
Nope, dead.
Okay, alright. Let's just get the bulb out again and see. Let's just double check with a good battery what's going on. Well, I mean, yeah, technically the electric start should work. Hey! Alright. Oh! No, that's still the side light. Alright. Problem with this bike is we're not going to know if front light's working unless we fire it up a lot today, so fiddle with them wires a little bit. Them wires were a bit corroded. This one. No, here, this one. Yeah, there. This one. And hold this up, because I just want to see, just fiddle with it a bit.
No, quite corroded.
What's that stuck on?
Stuck on.
Hang on. Because I just want to see. Hold that. Just have a little play with the wires. Because, yeah.
It's quite loose in here.
It's not coming on at all, is it? Alright, let's get the meter out.
I don't know the pump one or...
See, the problem is the switch is working for the side light. It could not be working for the ends.
The wires are quite there.
I'm not sure where we're going with this right now. Alright. So, something to consider here, everyone. We're in at the switch here, and the two main wires, we've got a brown, a black, and that blue and red. That's the on switch for the lights. Now, if you follow the blue and red down here into the loom, there's a blue and red there. So that makes me think that the last loom for this bike, for the original front headlight, had a separate wire. Now, you'd think it was this yellow. It could possibly be that the blue should go to the yellow, putting power back in the circuit. I doubt it. I have had a little look at that, but I'm going to try again, but I doubt it. So somehow we need to put the power from the blue back into the circuit without affecting high beam. Now, what that could look like is, I mean, first of all, we'll just trace the wires and double check that nothing else is kind of out of place. But ultimately, you could also wire this direct to the white over here, although that could bring on only the one beam. What we really need to do is also know where the high beam is coming from as well. So it's complex, but actually this should be a 12 volt wire from the lights. In fact, we can test that. Let's get the multimeter back on. Right. So that I mean, that is on, whether it's working or not. Right, just hold the black to the fork click. So this should be 12. Ooh,
Anything?
one.
What is it, Charlie?
It's low voltage.
That's not good. You want to get at least 12. Anything?
Not really. I don't know what's going on here. So it's low voltage. It could kick up. Oh no, there you go. It's 12 volts.
Ah, that's good then.
It's okay. All right.
Take off.
All right. It's 12 volts.
That's good then.
But we need to work out how to get that 12 volts back into the system.
I don't know.
Aren't you a trainee electrician?
No, motorbike on a house, domestic here, I can do it. Or get a live one. Get
No.
a live and connect.
First thing I want to do is put the power from that to the yellow, just out of curiosity. It's too obvious, so I'm going to do that first. Something might blow. But I don't think the yellow's the key. All this. So we could have a switch issue here as well, messing with the high. To be fair, because this is this a new switch gear? So this look, Rabjab. Rabjab?
Yeah.
That's the other end of our wire.
So that need be.
So that needs to go into there.
That's where maybe it's not working, giving it.
Alright, let's try that. Okay, see? Messy. That's why I didn't want to
The previous people.
do this one, really.
The previous people customers back there.
Right, so look, here and here, it's the same colour.
That was a terrible job.
Alright, is the ignition on?
That's off.
Alright, wait, leave it off, leave it off. Alright, put it on.
No.
Hey, what's that? Main light? High beam?
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Flash.
We're back.
Flash not work.
No, because the high beam's on. There you go.
That's it done.
Wait. Okay.
So it was all that little purple
Just
wire.
get a bit of blue tack on that. Alright guys, here's the new clock. It's clean, it's fresh. The old clock's pretty beaten, but let's see what this clock does or doesn't do and if it's direct fit. So I've just popped this one. And yeah, let's get it put back together, set at the front end, and then we can see how high we need to sit the new clock compared to the old clock. By the way, just side by side, there's the old clock and the new one. You can see even just at the bottom all this rust here. Funny enough, this clock wasn't really working, and this clock's doing the indicators properly, and this one here isn't an indicator. I think this wasn't the right clock. In fact, there is no mileage on it. This bike is such a Frankenstein, it's unbelievable. Check that out. That should be a light back to kind of normal. I like the grille, so I've put the grille back on. I've given the light a clean while I'm under there. I'm going to give the front mudguard a quick clean while it's free. I think he gave me a second mudguard, potentially a shiny one. I'm going to go and have a look actually out of curiosity. So that's done. I need to see now how the clock will sit. In my head I have to lift the clock a touch above the key to make it sit flush here. But that, no issue at all. Good, we're getting there. It is genuinely starting to look and function like a bike. So I've done a couple of things while we're kicking about. What have I done? Front light and speedo's just mocked on and bolted. It's not even clipped in because I need the new speedo cable, and I weren't sure what one to get. I think I know now. Small end, this bit on the end here. I have seen them online, they're only a few quid. But we just get an idea of what the new kind of look is. It takes away that second silly looking clock, which is good. Light is there and set up, and it looks to be aimed okay. All of the wiring will be tucked away at some point and nipped. I've straightened out the gear selector. Actually, I don't think it had been bent in a crash. You can see there that it's been melted at some point. I think someone's pulled it in to suit someone's foot size. So that's kind of good news actually. And what else, Rabjab? Oh yeah, throttle's back on. Front brake feels good.
Big light working. Well, I think next is do the horn now.
Are we connected? Have we connected the light? I'm not even sure.
Actually, are we on power?
I haven't connected it. I just need to plug it in, that's all. I'm going to plug it in, get some air in the tyres, just keep kind of going around it, having a look. We've got a very slight oil leak coming out of the side casing. That's fine, I'll drop the oil at some point next week. Use sealant, get it all back on. That'll be absolutely fine, I've got no concerns about that. We're very close, it's just... Oh yes, I've screwed up the, as in secured the coil now, so it's not hanging down. and we think the rear light probably has a bulb out rather than a wiring issue, but we do need to check that just in case. What's going to be really annoying, I've cleaned up all this area as best as I can as well. What will be really annoying is if this bike polishes up and gets an MOT and looks okay. If it did, really, it would deserve a new tank. But you can't get, I mean, I say a new tank, you can't get them. I think the Lexmoto Valiant tanks fit, but we need one that's drip feed with reserve tank rather than, we can't have the fuel injected one basically. Yeah, and I mean this tank's just had it. It's got a kind of dent there that I could probably pull, but then it's got all this here and it's got that there. My point is, if the bike passes MOT and looks good, how far do you go with it, I guess, you know? I found a side panel that's worse for wear. It's black. I'd have to paint them both black, probably matte black, for the easiest solution for it to kind of go. But again, I go back to the fact that we're probably looking at a £650 bike here when it's ready, safe and MOT'd. So I'm not worried too much. Alright, oh yeah, I can see I've not plugged it in because it's hanging out here. Okay, what's next? What's next? I don't even know what's next. Yes, horn. Let's see if we can find a horn.